Y'all like that song? I like it. I'll keep it on low. Hi, this is Gail, Baba of 4. And I had a little surprise mail yesterday. Someone told me they were sending me a little something. It was Margaret, 7MRST. And of course, she needn't have. I seem to be a better giver than acceptor. I don't feel I show my appreciation enough. But that's from growing up and being always being the giver. And it's always hard for me to accept. I went to counseling for many, many, many years before my divorce. But of course, mostly to talk about you. So I'm trying to be a better receiver because I do love presents. I just don't feel I'm able to, like I said, show how much I really appreciate someone thinking of me. Anyway, I'm going to start a little backwards. I am woman, and I'm Gail, Baba of 4. And the mail that I got was from Margaret, 7MRST. And I had just done a little some looking around for some stuff for her, and certainly wasn't necessary to send me anything, but I'm happy that she did. I like surprises. I like mail. I don't get that much mail anymore. Anyway, I got to the mailbox before I had my doctor's appointment, and I saw this box. And usually I'm pretty good. When I was a kid at Christmas, I never checked for gifts or shook them or anything because I didn't want to ruin the surprise. But as I'm almost to the doctor, I think, I at least take the string off. And then I take the paper off. And then, needless to say, I guess I passed up the doctor's office. So I was 15 minutes late because I started opening up the packages. And then I realized, uh-oh, when you get Happy Mail, you're supposed to set it out and do it one at a time and all that good stuff. And I didn't do that. So what I'm going to do is do it backwards. So if you don't care, I always like to be different for some reason. If somebody says to wear black, I wear red. I think it's a little stubbornness, like you're not going to tell me what to do. Okay. Anyway, I opened the box, and this is the first thing I saw. And I thought, oh, a penguin. And it just so happens I have a penguin like this. Someone gave me a gift. And so at first, I have to say, I was a little disappointed. But still, I thought, I'm sure he's a pretty penguin. He's crystal. So then I looked over the box to see if it looked like it was never opened or if it was a box maybe just used to put some other things in it. Well, voila, there was stuff in it. Not anymore. So I'm going to do it backwards, and I'm going to show you the stuff I got. This was that little bench I got the other day, and I decided it would be a nice little thing. This happens to be a doily Margaret had sent me. Now, I had sent her something just because I wanted to. And she doesn't really do swaps or those types of things. So it was just a gift. But later she had sent me some doilies. I love doilies. And I love all the things she makes. Matter of fact, I had bought a bunch of these. And she had soaps in them. And I had given some. There's a beautiful angel. I kept that one too. It's downstairs in my shabby chic bathroom. And I might not have exactly told a couple people I gave gifts to if they didn't ask. I might have led them to believe. I may have made them myself, but I didn't really lie. But I just thought they're absolutely gorgeous. So I wanted to show you that because I'm always talking about it, and of course I always forget the word for it, and I meant to remember it before I came back on this video because I had done this once before and the lawnmowers were going outside, so I thought I'd do it again. And I thought I'd get dressed this time. Okay, so since Margaret cheated and did a video on the things I sent her, I'm going to show you a few of the doilies that she had sent me months back. And I just love doilies. I was so excited. And there's more. There's smaller ones, but a few I've used. Isn't this pretty? I hope I'm not doing this too close up. I really like this one. She goes out and finds most of her doilies. This one I really liked because it's so different. This one I just love. It's a scarf. And it's got butterflies there. Maybe this is too close. Maybe I should pull it out a little. I don't know. Okay. So I'm getting even with you, Margaret. The one that's on my table, this one, too, she got me. I love that one. It was such a surprise. It took me a long time to go through each one, and that was exciting. This one, I may have used a little of that. This. Plus I put some on my tables and in my bathroom. This one. This one, which I've already cut out a bunch of the flowers on it, but they're pretty. I didn't want to cut them, but they were perfect for flowers. And this one I really, really like because it's so different. And I don't want to cut this one up, but this would probably be nice in my, whatever that journal is I'm making, lace, fabric, I don't know, doily, whatever it's going to be called. It'll be eclectic, that's for sure. This one. And there are many, many more that I just don't have right here at the moment. This is a scarf. Aren't they gorgeous? And there are a few that really, really I love, and I hope I never have to cut them up. Okay, so there you are, Margaret. This one she sent me. This looks like it was avocado dyed. And this one on my table. And she sent me this, and it was bigger, but I liked it so much I put it in one of the pages of my lace book. Yes, I got that much done. Virginia Abshire, she made the book for me. Very, very sweet lady. And but I didn't realize it's like 6 double pages, so I have a lot of work to do. Like I said, I did a stick pin journal in the beginning. I should ask my sister to bring it back. She's coming next week, so I could show you, because I sent it to her with a few other things without having videoed it. You know, I still don't know what I'm doing, but I do know a little bit better than I did. Okay, don't mind all the mess behind me. So as I opened Margaret's gifts in the car and pretty much missed my doctor's appointment. I will show you. And I'm not going to be that detailed, to be honest with you. I love seeing everyone's videos, but I start to get a little frustrated when it's too detailed and I start to fast forward a little, because some of the things, first of all, I can't come up with all those words they do. I think it's great. But I also think that a lot of the things you can just see for yourself without me telling you. Look at these, aren't they gorgeous? And half the time I can't remember the words. But there's a dragonfly in this heart. It's a butterfly. Aren't they beautiful? I thought they were. Thank you so much, Margaret. I'll set that there. I remembered after I did the first video and then decided not to use it. I can't think of her first name. Huckleberry, her Herbs and Art. I did that challenge for her. And her Rose birthday bash. If any of you haven't seen it, I made some really nice stick pins and flowers and stuff. So I remembered what she said about presentation, and she set them all out so nicely at the end that I thought I'd have to do the same thing, because it's only right. Then the next package I opened in the car was this from a pewter collection, and it looks like a spinning wheel, weaving, like they used to do. I would have loved to have done that. Like I said, I used to go to my grandma's farm, and I used to help her tear clothes up for rag rugs, which I still have some. And I don't know, I've always liked this type of thing. My mother, my family, she has 11 kids. None of them really enjoy doing most of these things, or any of these things. But it looks like a thimble. A thimble. And I like little things like this, and I have a lot of little, actually my sister used to send me the Estee Lauder new things that came out every year, little purse with perfume in it, cologne in it, and I have some Swarovski pieces, and the kids, now that they're a little older, they like to go on take them off and look at everything, and I let them. I just tell them to be careful. Someday they'll be theirs. That's the hard part. You have all these really neat things, and I don't know who's going to want them. When I die, they'll probably give them all away. Then, look at these beautiful butterflies. One is peach, and one is pink, with a very fine nylon in between. Very intricate. Thank you, Margaret. Oh, I keep dropping everything. Let's see, I'll do it differently. Such a klutz. This whole thing to me, when I have to do videos, I mean, it's like a major production. And it's someone doing a major production without the equipment. Okay. And look at these beautiful flower embellishments. I left one in the package the way she sent it. But it's like, it's white with the rhinestones. It almost looks silvery, which are my colors also. And it's funny because when I dress and stuff, I tend to be more bright. You know, people always say I have my own style. But with this kind of thing, I really like the shabby chic colors, the vintage colors. Thank you, Margaret. And let me see. think I would have kept this all right here. And here's another butterfly. Isn't that gorgeous? Looks all wispy like he's just flying around. I do have a butterfly garden in the back. And I do get butterflies and eggs, and I do, you know, so the kids, I like it a lot. But this way the kids can see how it all happens. Okay, she sent me these 3 pieces, which I think she may have avocado dyed. They're probably can't see it that well, but it has a pinkish tone. Aren't they pretty appliques? And she cuts them out so perfectly. Not like me, when I send you something, I send you a whole glob, like a whole sleeve or something. But for me, at least I got it out. Okay. And there's a pin here. What can I do with it? Oh, please, please. It's a beautiful pin, a basket pin. Let me see where it went. I told you I get all this junk here. I'll get this all done and then I'll find it. Well, I don't know. I don't want to waste time, but it is right here. I'm probably sitting on it. But if I find it, I'll just have to show you later. But it was a beautiful gold basket pin with flowers on it. And I told you I always make a mess. And there's all the stuff behind me that I'm going to do a video later to show you some stuff. And if you want a little hint, you can look at my little pin here. And I will be coming to you later. And there's no pin here. Will not ruin my shirt. So I'm going to show you how to... Oh, here's the basket. You're probably all looking at it thinking, is this girl crazy? Yes, I am. There you go. Isn't that pretty? She had that pinned on the 3 appliques. You can see the pearls. And I don't know if she added that or if that was on there. That is gorgeous. Okay, now the piece de resistance. I do remember some French from high school. Look at this. Beautiful. I'm so excited. It's my first real gift someone made and sent me. Isn't it? And I can put it in my room. I'm so happy. And she made the stick pin. We were trying to find long stick pins. I'm not sure. I don't think this is one of them. Or maybe she had a few, but she couldn't find more. Because I did send her some. So elegant. And this vintage cushion, pin cushion. With the black and white. Feathers. Feathers, I love feathers. I put feathers in a lot of my things. The cameo, which I love. I used to get cameos when I'd go to London or go to different places, and I have them now and I'm trying to use them. Then she put a double layer of this trim with these little pearl white flowers and black sequins. Isn't that gorgeous? Let's see. And I really like this roping, this black and white. I never saw that before and just got it up here. And then this I use a lot. I'm going to show you later the different ones I bought the other day. Holly Lobby, every other week they have 50% off. Of course, half the time I go in there when it's the off week. But I did go in the other day and bought some trim. And they're only like $3.99 to begin with, so they're pretty cheap. And like I said, if I can ever get anybody anything, just let me know. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. I just love it because it was a gift, and someone thought enough to send me something. It makes me very happy, especially in times that haven't been that wonderful, and it seems to take me a lot longer maybe than most people to get over how my life has changed. But this is making me happy. And having all of you, I feel like, I know I talk a lot and I get detailed sometimes about things, but it's kind of like you're in my house and I'm talking to you. Otherwise, I only have a cat. You know, when things go on in a family, sometimes communication goes by the wayside. So right now, it's by the wayside. So not too many people are talking to me at the moment, because I've decided to try to be healthier instead of as codependent as I've always been. If that makes sense to any of you. Okay, I think I did it all. Again, Margaret, thank you so much. I know you don't do a lot of these kinds of things, and I appreciate it. And between a lot of people, but between Margaret and Jeanette, Scrap and Happy XO, you know, when I started, I had no idea what I was doing, and I bombarded them with questions and just not realizing how many people they know, how many people they help, how many things they do. You know, now I feel like I've been, and Maggie, I love her thing, her lace books, and Jean Wag, and just everybody's, not just the books, the hangers, I just want to do everything. And I watch so many videos that I think I'm confusing myself. But I also like instant gratification, so some of the things I'm going to show you later, I could make a bunch of at one time. And the reason I have this Band-Aid on is not because I hurt myself, but because I used some black paint the other day. And like I said, I don't have a lot of patience, so if I don't have a brush, I just stick my finger in it and start smearing it around. And whatever it is, I cannot get it out from under my nails. This nail, anyway. So I was trying before this video, and I thought, heck, I'll just put a Band-Aid on it. It takes me enough time just to do this stuff. Anyway, thank you so much for being my friends. Far away, close by. One thing I'll ask while I'm on here, I did ask a couple people, but I got my granddaughter started in stamp collecting. And I won't tell the details of how I got it because she may watch this. She has her own little channel, so she can comment. She's 9. But she seems very interested in it, and I told her she could also get stamps that were postmarked already that people could cut out for her. She could get a pen pal, and I thought, well, since I know all these people so far away, maybe if any of you get lots of mail from other countries, other places, transportation is the one she has. But I also, which taught her a lot of history and geography, which she likes. She's very smart. And she likes to know things like me. She drives people crazy. Asks a lot of questions. But I told her she could, you know, once she learns how to do it, if she's interested, she could collect everything. You know, I think they're all fun to see. And the postmarked ones, the unpostmarked ones, if anyone gets a new one in their country, their city, their state on transportation would be good. Or just cut out from your envelopes, and if you could put them aside for me, and maybe when you get an envelope full, send them to me. Just ask me for my address. I'm going to take a chance here, and I will tell most of you know my email is gpflmg, kind of like Gail Fleming, without all the vowels, gpflmg at AOL. Or you can private message me. But I'm just putting that out there, if anyone wants to take the time to cut out their stamps on their envelopes. My cousin lives in London, and the last thing she sent was of Margaret Thatcher, I think the King and Queen, and oh, what's the Prime Minister there was, the, you know, the, I can't remember. It looks like the bulldog, and we had one too. I can't think of his name now. I can never come up with Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill. So we got those. So anyway, I just thought I'd put that out there. It's not a big deal. And thank you all so much for helping to keep me sane and my house dirty. Because I want to do these things, and this is what I enjoy, this is what relaxes me. And I just really love watching all your videos and hearing all your comments. I don't think I have my settings all right sometimes. I don't think maybe a lot of people see my videos, but I'm doing okay. And I'm getting better at it, so I'm a perfectionist. Not in the beginning, but I'll try to be. Again, thank you, Margaret, for all the gorgeous things. I truly appreciate that you thought of me enough to send them. And if anyone has any questions, especially from out of the country, as to where to get some things you may see I have, or some information, or you want me to look around for anything, I'm happy to do it. Okay, goodbye, and let's just say today, I am woman, I can do anything. Love you all. God bless. Bye-bye.